All right, we're going live. And there we are. Hello, everybody. Appreciate you joining me this evening. I'll play a few songs for you. My name is Mark Bumgarner, coming to you from Weaverville, North Carolina. For those of you who are not familiar with Weaverville, that's about 15 minutes north of Asheville. Anyway, I appreciate the opportunity to be here. I want to thank folks at Americana Highways for having me and having this live from the quarantine series that they have going on. I hope you folks will follow their page and keep up with all the other great performers that are on the schedule. There's 3 other artists that'll be following me this evening. I'll be here from 7 till 7:30. Let's start things out here. Let's get things moving downstream. Oh, yes, I'm making my way down that raging river, down that raging river that keeps rolling on me. Well, I'm gonna ride that old raging river, let that river carry me straight to the sea. Well, now sometimes life is like a raging river. When you come upon trouble, there's nowhere to turn. You just hold it steady down the straights and narrows. Trouble comes, keep your power head of your stern. Oh, yes, I'm making my way down that raging river, down that raging river that keeps rolling on me. Well, I'm gonna ride that old raging river, let that river carry me straight to the sea. When those storm clouds rain down on that raging river, don't get caught in the current and get swept away. You just hold on tight and keep your head above water, and tomorrow's gonna take you to a brighter day. Oh, yes, I'm making my way down that raging river, down that raging river that keeps rolling on me. Well, I'm gonna ride that old raging river, let that river carry me straight to the sea. Oh, yes, I'm making my way down that raging river, down that raging river that keeps rolling on me. Well, I'm gonna ride that old raging river, let that river carry me straight to the sea. All right. Get things started off that way. I'm going to click here a little bit. This is my first time live streaming ever. Break out the cheaters. See what's going on there. Thank you so much, everybody, for being on there and helping me through this. It's the first time I've played for anybody really since I guess the middle of March, like so many of I guess everybody that does what I do. It's been an interesting time, hasn't it? And it's an interesting time to be releasing an album.
And that's what I'm going to be doing on June the 2nd. I've got an album I've been working on for actually quite some time, and it's a collection of songs that I've written over the last actually couple of decades. Some of the songs go back. I'd like to do some of those songs for you. It's funny, kind of like the lyrics of that last song, that some of these songs, I guess this first song, the title track of the album, is called Just Above the Waterline. And I wrote that song 3 or 4 years ago, I guess, and it sounds like a song I could have written last week with all that we've got going on right now in the midst of the pandemic. But anyway, like I said, I want to do you some songs off of the album, and here is Just Above the Waterline.
Just above the waterline is where I stand today, trying to keep the hard times from getting in my way. But I'm doing better than many that I know. Still, I'm just above the waterline, trying to stay afloat. Times are tough, no end in sight. There's just enough to just get by. So do what you gotta do just to survive. When the rain starts pouring, you better keep your powder dry. Just above the waterline is where I stand today, trying to keep the hard times from getting in my way. But I'm doing better than many that I know. Still, I'm just above the waterline, trying to stay afloat. When the seas are up, you get tossed around. It'll turn you over, it'll drag you down. When life pulls you under, in your blues you'll drown. Before you start sinking, you better head for higher ground. Just above the waterline is where I stand today, trying to keep the hard times from getting in my way. But I'm doing better than many that I know. Still, I'm just above the waterline, trying to stay afloat. Yes, I'm just above the waterline, trying to stay afloat.
Just above the waterline. I'm so fortunate to be here in the Asheville area, where there is just an incredible music community, and so many of the folks that I know and that are here in the community are so giving of their time. And I had a lot of folks that helped me with this album, in both playing on the album and in the songwriting too. The next song I'm going to do for you is a song that I co-wrote with Charles Humphrey III. Charles is the captains the ship, as I like to say, of the Songs from the Road band, a national touring band out of the Asheville area. And Charles is a great songwriter. He's been nominated for Songwriter of the Year by the IBMA on a couple of occasions, I believe. He and I have written quite a few songs together. Actually, 2 songs on this album are songs that Charles and I co-wrote together. This song, again, is a song called My Cross to Bear, and it's, I guess the best way to put it is about skeletons in the closet. But it's a song we also like to joke that we got to check off on our songwriter's bucket list, a song where we actually kill somebody off in it, and it was a first for us both, so we're real proud of that. So here is My Cross to Bear.
What's done is done, no turning back. You can bury the truth, but you can't hide the fact. Blood on my hands, can't wash it clean. May all that remains remain unseen. I hear the wind howling through the weeping willow trees, whispering the secret that's forever haunting me. A constant reminder of my pain and despair. That's my cross to bear. See the birds on high, circling o'er the hill where I left them on that dreadful day, lying cold still. Now I'm hanging by a thread, unraveling at the seams, praying that someday I'll awaken from this dream. Hear the wind howling through the weeping willow trees, whispering the secret that's forever haunting me. Constant reminder of my pain and despair. That's my cross to bear. That's my cross to bear. On that day of judgment, there'll be no place to hide. When I meet my maker, will I be justified? I hear the wind howling through the weeping willow trees, whispering the secret that's forever haunting me. A constant reminder of my pain and despair. That's my cross to bear. That's my cross to bear. That's my cross to bear.
All right. I do want to encourage you to go check out my website where you can find out more about my album. It's markbumgarnermusic.com. Also, my Facebook page is Mark Bumgarner Music. You can go to my website and pre-order the album. I'd appreciate that, as well as at some of the other all the places that people go to find albums and stream songs and that sort of thing. So again, I appreciate it if you'd go check out the website and visit me on the Facebook page as well. The next song I'm going to do for you is a song that talks about the similarities between coal miners and cotton pickers. I guess when you boil it right down, it's hard living. But it's a song called Cotton or Coal.
Well, it doesn't matter if it's cotton or coal. Life's just as hard in a field or a hole. There ain't a lot of difference between the two. They'll both break your back and make you moan the blues. Well, you work all day being blinded by the sun, or you're hid away where you never get none. It's hot and dry and you're faint and weak, or it's cold and damp and the chill runs deep. Well, hold a gray long before your time, but the way you work ain't no wonder why. The years take their toll on you till you're just plain worn out through and through. It doesn't matter if it's cotton or coal. Life's just as hard in a field of ray hole. There ain't a lot of difference between the two. They'll both break your back and make you moan the blues. Well, you'd quit tomorrow, but you can't today, 'cause you got kids to feed, you got bills to pay, so you slave away till your fingers bleed. You're broke down, crawling on your hands and knees. You lose the dream of a better life, and you give up on getting out alive. But here you are, and there you're gonna stay, working like a dog till your dying day. It doesn't matter if it's cotton or coal. Life's just as hard in a field of ray hole. There ain't a lot of difference between the two. They'll both break your back and make you moan the blues. They'll both break your back and make you moan the blues.
All right. So, I want to tell you about the next song, and it's got a little funny little story to go along with it. It's been a couple of years ago, maybe two, three years ago. I was at the Gray Eagle here in Asheville, and I was watching my buddies in the Town Mountain Band. I was standing there talking to Stig Stigley, who is another phenomenal Asheville, Western North Carolina singer, songwriter, musician. And we were watching our buddy Robert Greer. And I was telling Stig, I said, Robert likes to come out to the cabin. I live in beautiful northern part of, about as north of Buncombe County as you could live, down in the Big Ivy Valley. Some beautiful rural farmland out through there. And I was telling Stig that, especially during the wintertime when he's not quite as busy, Robert would like to come out to the cabin, and we'd try to write some songs, and then we'd load him up with a little firewood to take back to Asheville with him. And he liked to get a little exercise while he was there, splitting wood, swinging the Go Devil. And Stig says, yeah, I think I want to get out and do that too, till about the fifth swing in. And I thought, the fifth swing in. So I logged that away in the back of my mind, and fortunately made it home and got it wrote down before I forgot about it. But then it was, I guess, a year or so later that I was going to write with my friend Tim Stafford, who some of you folks and bluegrass fans might know is I'll embarrass him, legendary bluegrass guitarist and songwriter. He's a two-time IBMA Songwriter of the Year. And anyway, we kicked this one around a little bit and came up with this tune. And he actually was up at the house with Darren Nicholson from Balsam Range and my other good friend and many times over bandmate Jim Price. We were doing some of our songs as demos. And this one just turned out so well, I said, boys, I'm going to use that on my record. So here's a song called By the Fifth Swing In.
by the fifth swing in. I knew I was somewhere I shouldn't have been. It was sink or swim. Just one of those things, it was me or him. But no one tried to stop it, and I heard no count of 10. By the fifth swing in. By the fifth swing in. Chopping wood seemed like a mortal sin. It was way back when I was too young to know better then. But life kept landing punches, and I learned to take it on the chin. By the fifth swing in. My number 9 cloud sailing away. Will it ever turn back my way? By the fifth swing in. I knew that the chances were mighty thin. Here I go again. There's always trouble waiting round the bend. I tell you when it hits me, I'm in a fight that I can't win. By the fifth swing in. 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 I got another song here that is a more recent written song, and it's a song that some of you folks may identify with in some aspects, especially you parents out there. I'm a father of 3, and especially with all that's going on, and really taking stock in what's important and being appreciative for all the good things that we do have. I hope you enjoy this song, which speaks to that. It's called I Wouldn't Have It Any Other Way. It starts out like this. Well, the kids are screaming and I'm about to lose my mind. And the missus stays mad at me about half the time. And there's things need to do and that I'll get around to someday. But believe it or not, I wouldn't have it any other way. Well, the car needs tires and we got a broken washing machine. First it's one thing, then another, if you know what I mean. When I look into my baby's faces, I can safely say that there ain't no doubt I wouldn't have it any other way. Still, you get up every morning never knowing what it's gonna bring. Sometimes it shackles and sometimes a diamond ring. Count yourself lucky just to make it through another day. But believe it or not, I wouldn't have it any other way. There was a time I thought I knew where I was supposed to be. But while I was making plans, life had other plans for me. Now I'm here to tell you that here is where I'm gonna stay. Yes, I'm so glad I didn't have it any other way. Still you get up every morning never knowing what it's gonna bring. Sometimes it shackles and sometimes a diamond ring. And you count yourself lucky just to make it through another day. I'm so glad I didn't have it any other way. Yes, I'll tell you right now I wouldn't have it any other way. All right. I do want to send a thank you or two out there. Let me pull up the old readers here and check out what's going on here. It's so funny watching the screen and all, and there's just a little bit of a delay there, so I'm trying not to look at it because it'll throw me off a little bit. But I do want to thank my good friend Steve Johnson, who is with SJ21 Music, SJ21 Records and Tapes, who's helping me put this record out. Thanks to Danielle at Victory Lap Publicity, who's working hard for us and set this up for me. And thank you so much, Danielle. I appreciate all your hard work, both you and Steve. I want to thank Americana Highways again for having me. And again, I want to encourage you to visit my website and my Facebook page. I'm going to finish things off with a song that I wrote with my wife, Amy. All these, except for the first one, all these are songs that are on my new album, Just Above the Waterline. And here's a song I hope, it's a song of hope, called Rise and Shine. In every life, there's heartache and pain. Some live with sorrow, some live with shame, regret and worry forever can last. So lay down your burdens, put them in the past. Rise and shine. A new day is dawning. The voice that you hear is your soul calling. Don't wait till tomorrow. Lord knows it's time to rise and shine. When night falls around you and the dark closes in, can't find an answer, and you can't see the end. Just look to the east. The light's breaking through. The morning has broken. Things are made new. day is dawning. The voice that you hear is your soul calling. Don't wait till tomorrow. Lord knows each time to rise and shine.
Thank you so much. There's more to come on Americana Highways. Thank you.